Hey guys, welcome back to the Exotic Frequency channel. I'm trying to get my regular upload schedule going. It's just kind of hard. I was job hunting. I was actually lucky enough to land another job after losing my healthcare job, obviously due to the mandates, as you know from my last in the last video I made. I was talking about how frustrated I was, and you know, there was a little bit. I was going through a whole bunch of emotions. I don't want to get into it, but I was emotional, right? But at the same time, I realized something. I realized that there is a path that you have to follow right now, considering the times that we're in. Despite what you believe at this point about the you-know-what or the everything that's going on at this point, I'm trying not to use code words, but I mean, everything is really coming to a head here, and I just want to, like, if you live in Ontario, Canada, you know what I mean. Here in Ontario, Canada, if you don't have the big V, or the you know what, you're gonna get a call from the government. Now, this is bizarre to me. When I heard about this, I was thinking, okay, but then that's step one to, yeah, ouch, that hurt. This is, well, we're actually on step like 7, man. Things are moving really fast, and for them to call you though, like, you know, I told my old boss that that I didn't want to get this because for religious and spiritual reasons. Now, company policy doesn't respect that, right? Which is a sad thing. That means there is no freedom. That's why when I think about Canada today, I don't see the same place. I actually see a different country, pretty much. I see a different, and it's just, it's mind-blowing, but at the same time, I mean, nothing really surprises me nowadays. Nothing does. And, I mean, you look at the cryptocurrency market, it's at an all-time high, and, you know, 4 years ago, I would have never dreamed of a $80,000 Bitcoin, right? But here we are, you know, and I'm speaking in terms of Canadian dollars, by the way. So it just hit an all-time high of 82,000 Canadian. And that's a lot. So we're gonna see more. In my past TikTok, I was actually talking about how the booms of the future are gonna just make the booms of the past look so small. I mean, what's coming, but this is all part of the you know, the plan, I guess you could say, to change the world. And let me tell you, man, this plan is relentless. The mandates, you know what, that was spreading around, and now you have a big V. Got people losing their jobs left, right, and center. Money's becoming more of an issue. Housing. Once you lose your income, right, your housing is at risk. I couldn't be making this video, right? I couldn't, right, without the internet connection. And the segregation has begun. Like, it's just, I mean, I was mentally ready for this, but was I completely ready? I would say, you know, in terms of resources, no. I mean, I do have my water filter and all that kind of stuff, but it's just, you know, in terms of living, moving to a different country, or living out in the wild, I'm not sure if I can do that. There's still some life skills I would have to learn before I did that. You know, I've been trying to play on my free time. I've been trying to just not think about this, but it's getting harder and harder to not think about it because everything is happening so fast. And while we're here, I'm gonna actually go back. I'm gonna right here. So this is the news. still unvaccinated in Ontario, expect a call from the government. These calls are legitimate. I wonder how legitimate, because that's kind of that's being real nosy, getting in on your decision on why. I mean, do they respect your spiritual and medical beliefs? I don't know. Probably not. You know what I mean? So we're just gonna have to roll with the punches right now, because you know, no one said this was gonna be easy. You know what I mean? You can't travel by plane or train. I think you can exit Canada without the big V, but you can't come back into Canada, and you can't get on a train. And, you know, I think the last places will be supermarkets, so where you get your food and stuff. Canada is turning into Australia really fast, and it's really concerning. Yet no one around me seems to really care. The majority of my family did get the you-know-what because of the pressure of these mandates were just a lot. And, you know, just people I know in general, a lot of them got it. There's only a handful that didn't. And the handful of us that are left, that are unV'd, we are kind of in this situation where we don't... We are in the circle. Come to us. I think the reason, you know... This is here if you need. When your enemy has a great plan and they are structured, they're gonna beat a unstructured crowd any day. And I feel like right now, those of us who haven't gotten it yet, we need to form some kind of group or union to remind these people that, hey, by the way, this is a new type of technology you're injecting yourself with. There's a lot of conspiracies behind it, obviously, but, you know, there's a black goo conspiracy, right? If you guys haven't heard of the black goo thing, it's, basically, this nanotechnology that resembles, like, black goo, basically can be altered with like, frequencies and stuff, and that's a deep conspiracy, but some people are saying it's in the you-know-what, so it's scary, man. That's, and then I don't know how these medical authorities, you know, they went to school for this. These medical, you know, people in, like, in the health ministry pushing these mandates, I think they're brushing off a lot of important information about this stuff. And I mean, you know, this is all part of their plan to take over the world. I get it, but to push aside natural immunity that's disheartening. That's like a big academic error. That's a big mistake by people who, you know, they're very educated, obviously, in the healthcare field or whatnot, and it's just, I just don't understand why it's hard for them to understand our perspective. Like, it's really hard to get 100% V rate anyway, so whatever, I'm not gonna... I am so frustrated, and it's just... I keep thinking to myself that, you know, this world is not ours, is not mine, and, you know, how it says in the Bible, you know, this is not your world, man. This is not, you know, your place is reserved in the afterlife, right? Or in the next world. So it's just about holding steady and having faith and staying close and staying convicted to your beliefs and not being intimidated by these new rules and regulations. And you know, on my TikTok, I actually talk mainly about cryptocurrency. I don't really get into this because TikTok has been taking down a lot of accounts and videos. So I'm just kind of, you know, being very staying down, you know, laying low basically. And I just hope that there is enough of us to kind of fight back an official mandatory V mandate, because I think that's probably coming, you know. Grocery stores might start implementing this, you know, and this is biblical, man. This is like end times related. Some people are saying that this is a prep to the, you know what, to the mark. And no, I think that this could be it. You know, this could connect you to something, right? And yeah, it's just one of those things where I can't. everything happens so fast that I'm just trying to, you know, like, it's hard to keep up with everything. But if you stay convicted and true to your beliefs, I think you'll be okay, because ultimately we have all read. If you haven't already, I encourage you to do so, to read some studies on natural immunity. Natural immunity is a thing, and I think I made a video about artificial immunity and natural immunity maybe 4 or 5 months ago. I'm not sure when, but you know what? You can't brush off your own body, and for them to, you know, have, well, the V passport is already here in Ontario, Canada. If you live in the States, again, consider yourself lucky. Like, at least you're not going to get a call from the government asking why you didn't get it. You know what I mean? I gotta deal with a whole bunch of shit, a whole bunch of stuff since I live in the great country of Canada, right? And if I had a little bit more money, you know, or if I had, I would probably seriously consider getting the heck out of here. But then I always ask myself, if I move to Alberta or to a red state, who's to say eventually that these mandates won't land there? You know, this new world isn't just gonna stop at a few places. It's gonna hit everywhere. So you gotta be very careful. You gotta be careful what you say now too. And I'm having, you know, I'm going through a lot right now. So it's kind of hard for me to put into words exactly what I'm going through, but it's very difficult to say the least. Like I said, that was a good win. That was really good. Yeah, all of us are beginning to have more and more limited options, and I think that's when you know that this could be it. Like, this could be it, guys. And we really gotta be careful where we tread next, you know. And I think ultimately, too, trusting people is gonna get harder and harder. But I think the most important thing is you gotta trust God and you gotta trust yourself. So again, thank you for watching. I wish you guys all the best. This is definitely here, and I wanted to pump this video out 2 days ago, but you know, you have so many mundane people here who are just, they don't realize the spiritual consequences of this. They just don't understand. They think that it's all about a disease, and they're looking at you and they're, you know, looking at you like you're the strange one. No, no, no. This situation is strange, actually. They are the strange ones. Okay? This truly is the invasion of the body snatchers. I feel like we're living in some kind of sci-fi movie at this point. But anyway, you guys, I'm going to try to get my next video out soon. I'm going to actually make it on my other channel, Crypto in Depth. I'm going to talk about what's happening in that market. Again, I am back to, I am working again. I got a full-time job, so I'm just going to try to hold on to that and try to, you know, because right now we're in a war right now. We're in a war right now, and it's all about keeping food on the table and keeping your head afloat, right? We live in some insane times. Anyway, guys, have a good night. I better get to sleep. It's 2 o'clock in the morning where I'm at. Again, you know, come to your own conclusions. Do your own research and stay safe, guys. Okay, guys. Good night.